You hear Sakura?
I am, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start streaming. There's the Mixer one. It's in chat.
Right, yeah.
Or the Twitch one. Which one do you prefer? There's the Twitch one.
Uh, Here we go. I can do both.
And
Let's
this
see.
is the
What should
YouTube
I make
one.
this? Well, the good news is I think I found your YouTube channel. You've got one additional subscriber if it's the right one.
Well, they're both, all three of them. I put them up in there for you, so.
Thank you.
And you can tell me how it looks.
Yeah, it looks really good. That's a nice stream. Hi, Amber. I can see you down in the corner.
Hey!
And now I'm hearing myself coming back for the stream. That
I
is,
just
yes,
mute
well.
it. I mute it so that I don't hear
Thank
it
you.
because you're in there. Yeah. I mean, when it's just us two talking, you don't need to freaking have the sound on there.
Yeah. Was that Taz in the background there?
No, actually, that was Cody, my son.
All right.
Taz is at work, so you think so?
Sweet, sweet loot.
That's how all the streamers do it.
More violets,
Yeah.
I say. Less
Hi,
Yeah.
violets.
Cody.
Sakura says hello.
Hello.
He says hello.
May the stars
He's the
guide
one who
you.
bought the camera for Mother's Day.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So trying to see here what I gotta.
Seek, and you shall find.
You see, I could almost be tempted to do streaming if I could do something about my voice.
Thank you.
About your what?
About my voice. It's like,
Have everything you
I am
need right
thinking
here.
about maybe doing voice training to bring my voice up in pitch, but
Oh. Well, I love your voice. I really do. I always have. Remember they tried to pay you for your
May the
voice.
stars guide
Remember? Will you read me Harry Potter? I'll pay you to read me Harry Potter. I was laughing my ass off that day. I was so. What the heck? I got the wrong one. What the fuck? Oh well. No big deal. I meant that one.
Always a pleasure. May the stars guide you.
So riveting here, me watching me empty my bags from last night's World v World. I'm doing such a riveting stream here with this.
oh god, yeah, I remember how to do that. The sort of 2 hours sort out your bags after a night session. Yeah.
Uh, and ours, I have to do it like several times during the night to empty the bag now. Like last night was our,
Seek, and you
you
shall
know
find.
how I was, you know about Naked Nights, but I
Yeah.
finally, after 5 years, got Elle to lead a night on a regular basis. So every Wednesday night, Elle leads World v World. He tags up, and we call it Wheel It
Always a pleasure.
Wednesday. And it's becoming quite popular as well. I think last night he had like maybe 25 or 30 on him, so it's becoming very popular as well. I'm making Elle famous.
Whether he wants to or
Seek,
not.
and you shall
Right?
find.
But it took me 5 years to get him to tag up on a regular basis. So it was funny because we had guild mission or guild meeting this week, and it came up. Somebody was like, she was making a joke. Says, I have a complaint because it was like a guild meeting about what nudies needed and that sort of thing. And she says, I have a complaint. Elle runs too fast, and it was just a joke. She was just joking, really. And But it was so funny. And then I'm like, y'all do not fuck with my L. I'm telling you, I took 5 years to get him to do this shit. Don't fuck it up, guys. That's what I said. Do not fuck it up. So it was so funny because, you know, we were just laughing about how it took me so long to get him to do it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm collecting gold items because I have this guy in my guild who likes to Mystic Forge a lot, and he gets like precursor drops all the time. So I'm saving all my rares. He says he has better luck with rares. So I'm saving all my rares. And I'm going to give him a whole bunch of them, and he's going to put them in there and see if he can get us precursors for our Halloween costume contest at the in October. So that's why I had to go to and I put him in the Nude Legends bank. You remember the Nude Legends bank, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's where I saved them for that. I do not like the picture. I really do not like that I'm fucking showing my face. I
More
really
violets,
don't.
I say.
Because
Less violence.
all I can see is some old fucking lady there. And like,
Now you're looking.
Yeah, who wants to watch an old fucking lady, you know?
Amber, you're looking good. Trust me, you're looking good.
Hey. Wrinkles and all, right? I forgot I had already sold. No, wait. What is this? Oh, it's a weapon. Oh, shit. I thought that was trash. Oh, man. Now I gotta go back to the fucking bank again. Let me go back there. God damn it.
All prices are non-negotiable.
This is what happens. I get sidetracked. Like, I'm not quite sure I want people to know what the hell I do while gaming. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I munch on food and I'm like, oh yeah, now everybody's gonna watch me fucking eat. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, yeah, I need to go this way. Okay, so what do I need here?
Make it quick.
I need another matchlock, or a thrasher, or a pistol. And that'll complete those. Let's do a pistol.
Think your guild's the greatest? Come on and prove it.
There we go. So, I assume you don't have POF, right?
I did get POF, yes. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah, I completed it on a tune. That was when I was back just before Halloween last year.
Yeah, did you get any of your mounts?
Yes, I think I. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I remember flying one, I think, and possibly a lizard one.
Fucking mounts are so
yeah,
much.
some kind of
It makes traversing so much easier in this game. I'm just saying. I forgot. Did I go back to... Okay. Alright. Dailies. Yes. No, because I'm just saying they got some great skins too.
But unfortunately, my game time's really
Limited, yeah.
limited. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on politically over here at the moment, and it's like,
who are you talking to? Have you seen what we got over here? I mean,
Yeah, it's not looking good either side, is it?
I was like, oh my god. Yeah, we won't get into that though.
No, unfortunately, we've had a group of people who've started to organise to back trans rights in the UK. So we've been trying to deal with that, which would be easier if members of my own political party didn't be dicks about it. Oh my God. Our former leader, we had a general election last year, and he was leader at the time. And with the Liberal Democrats, we are known for being very progressive on LGBT plus rights. That's one of our selling points. And so our leader, when he's asked live on air about does he think gay sex is a sin, has no answer. And it's like, oh, come on. And it takes him about 5 weeks to come up with this sort of not very good answer at all.
Yeah.
We lose a lot of our seats. He resigns, and 2 months later goes live on air and said, "Oh, I lied during the general election campaign." Oh, God, Tim. Really?
Sweet loot.
And sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Well, on top of that, then last week, it turns out he's an MP. Although he's no longer leader, he's still a member of Parliament. And he accepted an invitation to attend, well, to actually speak at an anti-homosexuality event in Manchester. You're not helping us, Tim. You're not helping us at all.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that publicly blew up in a really big way last week. Because the LGBT plus Lib Dem group had been covering for Tim up until like the end of the election last year. But we weren't happy doing it. And to have Tim stab us in the back like this, it's not too impressive.
Yeah. So how's Miss Anne?
Yes, she's fairly well. She's still struggling to recover properly after the cancer. The cancer's fine, that's all been treated and everything. But
Yeah.
she got like, well, not they all clear exactly on the cancer diagnosis, but everything looked fine. And so she immediately just went into overdrive and started trying to do everything at the same time. And she keeps on running herself down. So it's like she's ill all the time at the moment. Bronchitis and infections and stuff like that. So,
victory.
yeah, not so good. But
Well, you tell her to
she's
take care of
better.
herself.
Oh, God, I have. She doesn't listen. I'll have to tie her down to the settee, and not in a fun way.
That's funny.
And I finally got my first appointment with the Gender Identity Clinic this year.
Nice. Congrats.
It only took 14 months for referral.
Oh. Well.
And he is the kicker. I mean, yeah, I mean, it isn't costing
Don't,
me anything,
you know,
I'll admit.
don't complain, because, you know, it could be worse. You could be over here. Just saying.
Yeah, I could have to pay for it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
here's the kicker. The service is so oversubscribed. The earliest they could get me my next appointment is in 10.5 months' time.
Oh, well, like I said, be grateful for what you have, because if you were here, you probably wouldn't have as many options.
No, you'd have to pay for it. Unfortunately, I mean, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm paying for like my own hormone treatment and stuff. So,
Yeah.
speaking of, sorry, my phone just went off telling me I need to take my next set of time. But the good news is, even after only a year, the hormones are having an effect. So that's what I look like now.
By the way, you did subscribe to me, so you did get the right one.
Excellent.
feeds are all saying I'm in World v World. I am not in World v World. If anybody's watching, I am not in World v World. Just a test run.
Oh, that's down in Alonia, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh no,
the
that's
Guild
the
Hall?
Guild Hall.
Yes,
Yeah.
our new Guild Hall. Yeah, we when POF came out, they had a new Guild Hall when POF came out, so we went to that one.
So I was being terribly slow then and worked out how to follow you on Twitch. I was like, follow. I couldn't find anything. The big purple button didn't mean anything to me then.
Okay. Now that I've done all the daily farming stuff I do, now I gotta empty all my bags. Again. Oh. Okay. Now I gotta do the daily quest that just came out. So this new quest that just came out is called Blood in the Water. And you have to kill 10 crates, and you get this ornated rusted key, right?
Yeah.
And then in conjunction with that daily, then they did this master diver thing, and it's called sunken treasure hunter thing. And they gave you all of these locations in which you take that key to and open a chest that is usually in the water. Actually, they've all been in the water. This is my last one here. But it's like time gated. So like you can only do one of these a day unless you get lucky enough to get some random drop of one of those other keys again from like this, which doesn't happen all the time. I mean, like, it's super rare. So it's basically time gated. But what they give you, let me go back to my bank. What they give you, some random stuff, usually some ascended things like those things that everybody has the bajillion of, like, I don't know, dust and stuff. But see this, they give you these swim speed infusions. They just did an update on underwater skills. So this is to increase swimming speed, and you apply that into your ascended aquatic equipment. You know, that mouth thing.
Yeah.
This thing, the aqua breather, which mine is only mine won't work because it's not ascended on this tune, but I'll get it, you know. But anyway, you can get this ascended thing. Let me take you to there and show you this. When you collect enough of those infusions that I just showed you in the bank, you can buy an aqua breather too, an ascended aqua breather. So like you got to do a bajillion of these freaking things. I mean, I don't think somebody does the math when they do some of this stuff, because you're gonna freak out when you see this.
Yeah.
You know how they have those damn World v World ones?
Bless you.
Okay, so see, here's the aqua breather. You need 512 of those. things that I showed you that were in my bank. You need 512 of them to be able to get this. But watch this. You got to see this. You're going to love it.
What's it like back home?
It's bad.
Look. Big old bubble on your head.
Our family sold everything to secure
There's
passage on
just
the
a
Corsair
huge
ship.
bubble on your head.
It was only enough for 2 berths.
You're lucky
So,
to get their end of the
but this swim
I stowed
speed,
away on a smuggler skiff out of Amnoon.
it's
She told
like,
me
you remember
she was alone
fractals and
and
how
she
you had to
didn't
do
toss me
the,
She took me
to
out
get
into
your
the sea of
AR, you had to
sorrows
like
flagged down
combine
a
them and
ship.
combine them and combine them.
Vigil frigate
They have the
brought me
same
to
thing
West
here,
Yeah.
so you can get up to plus 15 speed, but you're going to need 32 of those swim infusions. 14 speed, you're going to need 16 of those. You know, whatever. At 20, I need 32 for 20. See this? 30. All the way to 30. You have to have this plus 29. So I have to go over here to plus 29. I have to have 2 plus 29s to get all the way up to
Good
30.
to meet you.
Or something like that. What anyway is some fucking confusing system. But somebody did the math,
May Dwayne
and it's
bless
like
you.
you gotta get 1,000,000 of them or something. I forget what the number. It was like ridiculous the number that you had to get to do this. So I'm like, whatever. So I guess I'm working on this particular helmet thing for now. But I don't know. So I just keep doing it just so that I flipping can get something. You
Yeah.
know. So now I'm going to go kill my 10 crate. And now that I'm going to do this on video, it's not going to be the sweet spot that it was. I've been going here because this, you know, like when this first came out, like all the crates were dead everywhere because everybody was doing them. And, you know, you could never find a crate. And this one, I came to this from day one and there was hardly anybody here. So I was like, okay, this works. So, but now I'm going to put it on video and somebody's going to see it and they're all going to like, oh, this is a really good spot. And then it won't be a really good spot anymore.
Yeah.
Fired up!
So I gotta kill 10 of these damn things. I keep telling myself I'm gonna take somebody who doesn't have this heart done in here to do this, but I never do. I tell myself that, but I don't. And actually, there's more people here than there normally is. That one didn't want to die.
Feel the fury!
And there's my key.
Nice.
They pop pretty fast over here, though, too. Now I gotta go take that key. This is my last one of this quest here. Wait, where am I going? Or oh, yeah. The other thing they did was they sped up the glider that we had, the glider mount that we have, which is the Stingray.
Yeah.
Oh look, a clam right here at the waypoint. How nice. I'm gonna go up so you can see how it used to be. Only over water though they sped it up. So like, it doesn't go any faster anywhere else but over water.
I'm bleeding.
And now I gotta fucking I got in combat, so now it won't let me mount it.
Charge
But
down.
here, this will show you how it is here. So this is the speed on land. And then when you get into water, it like almost doubles. Or it seems to anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a lot faster.
Alright, I think that's where the circle was, somewhere around here. Yep, there it is. You see it, sunken chest right underneath me.
Charge down.
Sad. Too sad. Violence begets violence. God and hope
So
that
see, I
those
got 2 of
pirates
them
will
that time.
one
Sometimes
day
it's 3,
rescue
sometimes
and
it's
not
4.
come back.
And then I got 5 just for completing completing this quest there. I love the skins though for the mounts too. Well, most of them. Some of them aren't all that creative, I don't think, but
Yeah.
they have this one in the gem store right now that I really, really want. Oh, maybe they took it off already. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I didn't get it. I was hoping to get it for Mother's Day, but I didn't. Oh, there it is. This is for the jackal. It's a 9-tails. It's beautiful. I really want that one.
Oh, that's nice.
But I did get the pretty skin for the griffin. I got 2 of them actually. I got this one, which is the lion looking one. And he gorgeous and majestic. But I also got the Starry Night one, which is really kind of cool. Let's see, where is that Starry one? There's the star one. It's sparkly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But I like the lion one too, so.
Charge down.
And that completes my dailies. Well, what I do. What I do for dailies, anyway. I mean, yeah, technically there's more. But right now, that's just working on that. I was working on that quest there. And I'm working on my legendary armor. You know about that, right? World v World got legendary armor, right?
I heard something about it, yes, but I never really explored it.
Yeah, but it takes fucking forever to get it because you need these tickets. You know, the ticket system to you now get these pips and stuff. So it takes these World v World skirmish tickets to buy the pieces that you need. And it takes a lot. You have to
More violence, I say.
open
Less violence.
the Triumphant Armor line. This Triumphant armor here. There's another one called the Mistforged Triumphant. You can do one of the. You can either do this one or that one or both or whatever. But if you do the Mistforged, it actually takes more tickets, and the only difference is it's shiny versus this one that's not shiny. I'm sorry. This is hard enough to get. I'm not going for the fucking shiny anyway. You know. I was more interested in having the legendary armor for the switching of the stats, you know.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to have that instead. So I have this. I have a couple of pieces, but it takes forever. So I've still got 3 more pieces still to work on.
Up for a challenge?
My boots, my shoulder, and my gloves still.
I know your face from my dream.
And of course, I got the legendary trinket thing here. There's another one, but that one requires raids, and I don't want to fucking do raids. But I got this one,
Excelsior.
so it takes so many
More violence,
tickets.
I
Like
say.
you just
Less
saw, I had
violence.
330 tickets, and it's been like I don't know what 2 weeks since my last piece or something like that. In order, I don't try to max
Interested in
out
something specific?
the number of tickets you can get a week, because then I'd be in like World v World all the time, and it would just feel too much like a grind and too much like a job. So
Yeah.
The moment.
I do try to get as much as I can in my regular schedule, you know, of what I'm doing. But let's see, like this week, since it resets every Friday, you know, at World v World reset.
I know your face
So
from my dream.
this week, oh, I went the wrong
All
one.
prices are non-negotiable.
No, not
Interested in something
PvP.
specific?
World v World. So like this week I've had Saturday and Wednesday, and I'm on Platinum, which is actually pretty good for me. Well, I get to Mithril usually.
Seize
So
the moment.
it resets tomorrow. So I'm actually not doing that as good as I did last week, but it all just depends on what my pips are at the time and stuff. But you get pips from
Interested
filling
in
up
something
these
specific?
reward line things. See
All
these things?
prices are
Such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass, I tell you. So.
But Elle's happy about doing that.
Yeah, I think so. Although he says he's not working on his
I know your face
shit.
from my dream.
I don't know. Oh, I did get the backpack, but that's on the other one.
Act with
Wait,
wisdom.
why is this not going in here? Oh, I know why. Because I was double clicking on the wrong one. Duh. Alright, let me go sell this, and I'll go get on my Necro again and show you what the backpack looks like. Well, though, it's a backpack and wing set. And I don't use the skin on the backpack part, but I do use the wings on my Necro. My Necro is what I've been playing in World v World a lot.
Yeah. Nice to see the loading screen still take forever.
Usually just Lion's Arch. If I go to another, if I was in another city, it wouldn't be so long, I don't think.
I know your face from my dream.
Interested in something specific?
It's a monstrosity, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Seek and you
Called
shall find.
Warbringer. This is what it looks like.
Seize
Look at
the
how
moment.
huge that is. It's ginormous. Look at that.
Bloody hell.
I know, right? It's fucking huge.
Well, see, you come over with that.
Right? But the glider skin has this really cool sound that I adore. And you're probably going to want to turn on your
Interested in something
sound
specific?
for this. And I'll try to remember not to press the Discord button to talk, and I'll just talk to you in one of your other ones.
Right, yeah.
It it makes the sound of crossing swords or something, so it's fucking awesome. Did you hear it? Did you hear it, Sakura?
Not quite, no.
Okay, I'll turn it up. Because I have my game sounds down a little bit, so that doesn't interfere with, you know, Discord and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, I can hear the gulls now, so I should be able to hear the glider.
I think it's effects volume. I think it's effects volume. Maybe I should just do master volume. Did you hear it that time?
Ah, yeah, no, I can hear that.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
right? I love it just because of the sound it makes, like cross swords, you know, it's like so awesome in World v World.
Yeah.
So that's the skin I use in World v World because I love the sound it makes.
Excelsior.
Wait,
I have everything you need right here.
Okay. You can mute me again because I'm going to keep pressing that button.
I know your face. from my
Right, yeah.
dream.
Or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah, I just mute the sound off the Twitch stream, so I
Yeah.
can still hear you through Discord, but I can't hear I
Yeah.
can't hear my own voice. It's incredibly dysphoric hearing the sound of my own voice, so it really puts me off.
Well, overall, I'd say this camera's working pretty good, wouldn't you?
It is, yeah.
So I could probably shut it off now. Which I'm gonna do that now.